I see an interesting comment or question in chat scroll by really fast, which is like, if you donate a craft and it goes for a high price, are there tax write-offs? And I think the question is there, like, if you make a donation to a charity, which is what you are doing here, like as you are, as the person like donating money to a charity, they can get a tax write-off for that if the tax rules allow for that. As an example, as a Canadian person, if I make a donation to a U.S. charity, while I would qualify for a tax write-off if I was filing my taxes in the United States, because I don't qualify for a tax write-off.
If you have American investments.
If I have American investments,
which don't need to be filed in the States,
no.
but they can offset income in Canada if you're American work.
And so there's a whole thing evolving that revolves around that, and then also if you're somebody who is making a donation of a thing to a fundraiser like ours, I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, and that's a question for a tax accountant.
I think they were wondering if the crafter can get it right off.
Yeah, and that again is a question the crafter would have to go to. Yeah, but if a crafter ever finds that out, if how they're in doing that kind of thing, they can always go to all the places that all the other crafters hang out and let them know, hey, did you know this is how this works? We'll share that information with each other. Not everyone can afford to go to a tax accountant for advice.
I think you can for if you make a donation to a gallery because it gets removed from private ownership. But this is still.
But then it has a price tag associated with it already.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. With
sort of.
Possibly the materials, and if you set a time, because Desert Bus is a registered nonprofit, so you are donating to a nonprofit.
Actually, Desert Bus is a non-profit society.
We exist under the Societies Act of the Province of British Columbia. The Desert Bus for Hope Society exists under the Societies Act for the Province of British Columbia, and therefore that is also subject to its own tax rules. So I cannot say one way or the other what any donations coming to Desert Bus would fall under for tax rules.
Ask your local accountant.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had to figure that out for a long time because we got our Canadian citizenship in 2024, and so we pay taxes in the U.S. and Canada. And then there's also figuring out, okay, is this charity registered or not registered? Because you can have a nonprofit organization but not registered as a nonprofit for tax write-offs in Canada, because there are organizations that do nonprofit work, but they're not actually registered as a nonprofit charity. So that's a thing you've got to figure out when you're right around tax time.
Yeah. And there are differences between things that are charities and societies and all that different kind of stuff.
Red tape!
Yeah.
Okay, I have a U.S. tax question, very small one. Do you have to actually continue to pay taxes for multiple years after you change citizenship?
Yes.
Cool.
Because
you still have American citizenship.
Because
right?
I do still have American citizenship. Yeah, it's still dual citizenship, and some of our RSPs have U.S. investment, and my husband and I both still have U.S. bank accounts, U.S. credit cards, and all that sort of thing. So yeah, we are. So we file taxes twice every year.
I'm going to change topic.
Yeah.
Cool.
No more taxes.
Yeah.
Eat the rich!
Do not take anything we are saying as tax advice.
Oh, but also pay taxes so that public services can be funded.